Hey everybody, I just recorded an entire vlog, but it was on Snapshot, not video, so I get to do it again. So if I'm not as enthusiastic as I might seem, it's because I just did 10 minutes of a vlog and did not record it. Today I just wanted to talk about fatherhood and becoming a father. I am absolutely excited to have my own child. I love children. I have a huge family. I have lots of cousins. Jamie's was a nanny, so I was always around the children that she watched. Absolutely love children. Cannot wait to have my own. But when you do have your own child, it's a little different. You can't give them back. I am not so much scared as I am nervous. Just having thoughts running through my head about if I will be a good role model, a good father for my child. Everybody says I will. I think I will. A child doesn't come with an owner's manual. You have to kind of go by trial and error when it's your own. But I just want to know that my child's going to look up to me in a positive way, knowing that I always have his back and that he is learning good things from me. I want to be a godly role model for him. I want him to know that God is always first in his life. I just want to know that I'll be able to provide for my family. I want to know that they'll have everything they need, especially my child. My child is number one in my life now, the first person I'm going to provide for. And I just want to know that I'm going to be able to keep a roof over his head, keep food in his belly, keep clothes on his back, and also have the extra means to allow him to do whatever it is he wants to do throughout life, as far as extracurricular activities, going to school, going to college, and things like that. I'm just very nervous about not having the means to do that. I'm sure it'll be okay, but again, becoming a father the first time is a little nerve-wracking. I am a very protective person. I'm a paramedic, so I've seen a lot of bad things. I've seen a lot of things that were preventable that have happened. So I am very, very protective around children, whether they're my own or not. If there's sharp corners, I always find myself covering up sharp corners. If I see a child stumble, I'm always jumping up on alert to catch them. So I am going to be probably 10 times worse with my own child. I'll probably just keep my arms all the time, never put them down, and we won't have to worry about those kind of things. Jamie and I have agreed that we really want to try to do a vaginal birth. We really do not want a C-section if all possible. Our doctor is on the same page with us when it comes to our birth plan. We've expressed our concerns. We've asked all the questions, and we're both on the same page. I have watched every documentary in the world on labor and delivery. I've seen it from both sides as to whether do you take drugs, do you not take drugs, do you go all natural, do you go C-section, do you get induced, do you not get induced. Having the knowledge that I have, watching those videos, knowing how the drugs affect mother and baby, I believe it's okay to have an epidural or take pain medication if you prefer that over the epidural. Our doctor was actually going to have an epidural, but she progressed so quick that she was not able to get one and had her baby naturally. But her plan was to have an epidural. Jamie's plans to have an epidural. I am okay with that. I know that some doctors really want to push Pitocin. Pitocin makes you contract and induces you. That's what they use to induce you. I carried it as a paramedic for post-delivery for hemorrhaging, because it makes your uterus contract and slows down the bleeding. But in the hospital, they use it during labor and delivery to make the baby come out. But your body does produce it naturally. And that Pitocin is the drug that, when they're inducing you, makes you contract, makes the baby's heart rate slow, and then they try to push you into C-section. So that is a very, very last resort for us. And Jamie absolutely, I won't say absolutely, is very terrified of a C-section. We're not going to do a C-section unless it comes down to it. If the cord's around his neck or he's breached and it has to be done, then fine, but it is not in our immediate birth plan. Vaginal, minimal drugs, epidural. As far as labor and delivery, the doctor has agreed to let me catch the baby if everything's going well, and Jamie has someone else, such as her mother, my mother, next to her side to support her while she's pushing. Then she's agreed that she wouldn't mind me catching the baby either. Of course, I'm going to support my wife first before I run to the other end to catch the child. If she wants me next to her side, then that's where I'm going to be. But it would be such an awesome feeling to be the first person to have their actual hands on our child when he is being born. I do have the training. I have delivered a child before. I'm not a rookie at it. So I'm comfortable doing it. Doctor's comfortable, and Jamie is comfortable with me doing that, and I think that would just be a great feeling. Might help me hold back the tears for a little bit, being focused on delivering my child, not just on the fact that my child is here. Obviously, as soon as I hand him off, the tears are probably going to flow. I'm going to be pretty soft when it comes to the delivery of my child. Child proofing. I have kits for cabinets, plugs. I think I don't have any foam corners yet. I'm going to have to get some foam corners for the tables and cabinets. I have a huge bookshelf here that has stuff low. I know it's going to be a while before he starts moving and getting into these things, but I want to be prepared. I've seen some people that have gone absolutely overboard, which I don't disagree with. I mean, I've been through electrical cord when I was 2 years old, so I don't think you can be too safe. I'm going to be absolutely paranoid. What do you recommend for child proofing? As I said, I've got plugs, plug covers, cabinet locks, and I'm probably going to have to get a few foam corner protectors. But I do have bookshelves with stuff that's very close to the floor, entertainment center with stuff that's very close to the floor. I mean, baby gates, baby fencing, I don't know. Help me out. When it comes to raising your child or disciplining your child, what is the acceptable way to discipline your child? When I was growing up, a spanking, a smack on the hand was perfectly acceptable. I don't disagree with it. I was never harmed by it. I wasn't abused. But if I did something wrong that warranted discipline, then I got a smack on the butt, smack on the hand. I turned out to be, well, I won't say normal, but I turned out to be a pretty good person, I believe. And I know right from wrong, and I don't think I ever did it again when I got a smack on the butt or a smack on the hand. And a lot of people just believe in timeout. I don't disagree. I think timeout is acceptable in certain situations that don't warrant a little stronger discipline, such as a spanking. But what is acceptable today? I'm not sure. There's debates on both sides. Is it abuse if you spank your child for doing something wrong? One spanking? No, I don't think so. Multiple spankings over and over where he has bruises up and down his body, that's abuse. But help me out. What do you all do? That is about all I have. That's about those are my thoughts on fatherhood and becoming a father. I'm absolutely excited. I cannot wait. But there are just so many thoughts going through my head right now. The closer and closer it gets, the slower and slower time seems to move. But he's going to be here before we know it. I'm about as ready as I can be. I just need a few more answers. That's all. So if anybody has them, let me know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.